There are two tools sitting in the same Bunnings right now. Same aisle, sometimes the same shelf. One of them the shop will replace if you break it. Not if it's faulty. If you break it, no questions asked, forever. The other one gives you 12 months. Nothing on either shelf tells you which is which, because the warranty is the one thing nobody reads before they pay. I went through the actual warranty pages and pulled the terms in the exact wording each company publishes. 7 brands that beat DeWalt on cover, counting down from 7 to 1. Number 1 is the cheapest brand in the shop, and it has the strongest promise in the country. But before any of that, there's a trap, and it has probably already cost you money. Ryobi advertises up to 6 years. AEG advertises 6 years. Bosch Professional advertises 6 years. None of those numbers are what you actually have. Ryobi is 4 years standard, plus 2 extra. To get the extra 2, you register the tool on a My Ryobi account, with valid proof of purchase, within 30 days of buying it. AEG is 36 months standard on their 12 volt, 18 volt and 58 volt cordless tools, plus another 36. Their own page says the registration must be completed online, within 30 days from the date of purchase. Bosch Professional's 6 years runs through Pro 360 registration. Makita does the same thing, on a 5-year term. So the number printed on the box is not the number you own, it's the number you would have owned if you'd done a thing that almost nobody does. Walk into any shed in this country and ask how many people registered their drill inside a month. Be honest, when did you last do it? Which means the real warranty for most Australians is the base figure. 4 years on the Ryobi, 3 on the AEG. So when you're standing there comparing a 6-year brand against a 5-year brand, you might actually be comparing 4 against 5, in the wrong direction. If you bought a Ryobi, a Bosch or a Makita in the last month, pause this and go register it. It takes 4 minutes and it's worth 2 years. This is Tool Watch Australia. Australian terms, Australian stock, Australian pricing, and nothing else. Subscribe and you'll get the rest of these. Right, 7 brands that beat DeWalt. Counting down. Number 7. AEG. 3 years standard on the cordless range, 6 if you registered inside 30 days. Even at 3, it's level with DeWalt, and if you did register, it's double. And to be fair to AEG, 3 years standard on a cordless tool is genuinely competitive. Plenty of brands make you register just to reach that. But here's the part that costs you, and it's buried further down the same page. Those 6 years cover the tool. The batteries and the chargers are 12 months standard, and 36 if you register. Think about which part of a cordless system actually fails first. It isn't the motor, it's the battery. So the headline number is protecting the component least likely to let you down, and the part that will let you down is sitting on 12 months unless you filled in a form. Number 6. Ryobi. 4 years standard, 6 if you registered. At 4 years standard, it beats DeWalt by a year without you doing anything at all, and Ryobi earned some credit here that it rarely gets. 4 years, no conditions, on a range built for someone who uses a drill a few times a season, is a real promise. The brand gets laughed at, and the base cover is better than the trade brand people upgrade to. What that means for your money is simple. If you're choosing between a Ryobi and a DeWalt on warranty alone, the Ryobi wins on the standard term. On engineering, that's a different conversation. On cover, it isn't close. Number 5. Makita. 5 years on cordless lithium-ion skins, registered online within 30 days of the tax invoice date. Credit where it's due, 5 years is a strong number, and Makita honors it. The tools are also, by most accounts, built to last that long. But the condition is the whole story. Same headline as Milwaukee, weaker terms, because Milwaukee doesn't ask you for anything. Identical number, different promise. So if you buy Makita, put the registration in your calendar the day you walk out of the shop. Not next week. That's how the 2 years disappear. Number 4. Ozito. 5 years. replacement, not repair. And their own page states that warranty registration is not required to receive it on Power Exchange products. Read that again, because it's 3 separate wins in one sentence. 5 years. Replacement, meaning you get a new tool and not a repair queue. And no form, no window, no 30-day trap. That's a Bunnings house brand outranking most of the trade shelf on terms you don't have to apply for. And it's the same platform I covered in the ownership video, which makes the battery worth more than the tool. Number 3. Milwaukee. 5 years, and this is the important part. Warranty registration is not necessary to obtain the applicable warranty on a Milwaukee power tool product. 5 years, no form, no 30-day window. In practical terms, that's the strongest trade warranty in the country. And Milwaukee doesn't advertise the no registration part nearly as loudly as other brands advertise their conditional 6s. The honest caveat is price. This is the most expensive cover on this list by a wide margin, and you're paying for the tool, not the paperwork. But if you're a tradie deciding where to build a platform, this is the one that doesn't punish you for being busy. Nobody has ever lost a Milwaukee warranty by forgetting a form. Number 2. ToolPRO, Super Cheap Auto's own range. Their products are guaranteed free from quality and manufacturing defects for the lifetime of the product. And if one fails, you get a replacement, a credit, or a refund, lifetime, on a house brand from an auto parts chain. Now, I want to be fair about why. Because it isn't that these are better tools, it's the business model. Retail house brands move enormous volume, replacing a socket costs them almost nothing, and losing a customer who walks in 40 times a year costs them a lot. The warranty is a retention strategy. It just happens to be a genuinely good one for you. And it's worth more on hand tools than on anything with a motor, which is exactly where their range is strongest. Number 1. Trojan, sold through Bunnings. And the wording on the lifetime cover is unusually blunt. You break it, they'll replace it. No questions asked. Read that carefully, because it is not the same as a normal warranty. A standard warranty covers a manufacturing defect. It covers the tool being wrong when you bought it. This covers you breaking it. That's a completely different promise, and almost no brand in any category makes it. The fair caveat is the same as ToolPRO's. It's a house brand, it's hand tools, and the reason the promise exists is volume and footfall, not superiority. But sit with what that means at the shelf. The cheapest branded hand tools in the shop carry the only cover in this video that protects you from yourself. Every other brand here protects you from the factory. So that's the 7. Now the 2 that sit below DeWalt, in the same building. Full bore. 12 months from the original date of purchase, returned to your nearest Bunnings with your register receipt. 12 months, on the same shelf as a lifetime brand. And there's nothing on either box that tells you the gap exists. And Kincrome. Stanley Australia offers warranty for the term of the useful life of all Stanley products, with exceptions. Kincrome is listed as one of those exceptions, at 2 years, then DeWalt itself, and the wording matters. Their 3-year cover is described as a repair warranty. It covers the cost of labor and materials used to repair a manufacturing or material defect, and DeWalt may, at its discretion only, opt to replace the product, at its discretion only. That is a meaningfully different promise from you break it, we'll replace it. And if you bought a rebuilt, reconditioned, or ex-display DeWalt, you're not on 3 years, you're on 1. Now, there's one brand I deliberately left off the countdown, because I can't give you a single number for it, and I'd rather say that out loud than pretend otherwise. Kincrome. Kincrome has a reputation in this country for lifetime cover, and plenty of people buy it specifically for that. Their own warranty page tells a much narrower story. The lifetime guarantee covers select products, not the range, select products. SuperTool premium hand tools carry a lifetime guarantee against faulty workmanship and materials. Tough-built products carry a limited lifetime warranty against defects. So far so good. But SuperTool premium power tools carry 1 year. Same brand name, same warranty page. Lifetime on the screwdriver, 12 months on the drill. Katana power tools are 5 years, and that's 3 plus 2, registered within 30 days. The equipment range and Katana batteries are 3 years. Some of the equipment range is 2, and some Kincrome products are 1. Then there's the one that gets quoted most often, the lifetime cover on the PT range power tools. That was promotional. It applied to units bought inside specific windows across 2024 and 2025, and it required registration within 14 days, not 30, 14. And all of it excludes consumables, so drill bits, blades and batteries, plus serviceable components like bearings, seals and filters. So if someone tells you Kincrome is lifetime across the board, they haven't read the product line. It might be lifetime, it might be 1 year. It depends entirely on which box you picked up, and that is not a criticism of the tools. It's a warning about the assumption. I'm not going to read 13 brands of fine print at you. The whole table is in a free PDF, with every Australian warranty term, the exact wording from each page, and what needs registering and what doesn't. It's called the Aussie Tool Buyer's Bible. The link is in the description and pinned in the comments. Print it and take it to the store. So here's the ranking nobody puts on a shelf talker. Lifetime on Trojan and ToolPRO. 5 years with no registration on Ozito and Milwaukee. 6 years on Ryobi, AEG and Bosch, if you registered, and you didn't. 3 years of repair on DeWalt. 2 on Kincrome. 12 months on full bore, which means a $159 kit from Bunnings outranks an $879 trade store kit on cover you never have to apply for. That is not an opinion. That is what both warranty pages say. None of this means the cheap tool is the better tool. A warranty tells you what a company will replace. It tells you nothing about how often you'll need them to. What it does tell you is how confident they are and what they think it will cost them. So which one surprised you? I'd genuinely like to know whether you registered anything in the last month, because almost nobody does, and it's the cheapest 2 years you'll ever buy. And if that ranking surprised you, the ownership video will too. Because 2 of the brands I just ranked against each other are owned by the same company, and one of the brands in that list hasn't been Australian since 2013. It's on screen now.